Morning all, it's Thursday morning now, the week's flying by. We've just got George sorted and off up towards North Devon to start the winter wheat fungicide plans. Although the weather looks like early afternoon it might be changing a bit and coming in wet, so possibly only getting one block done this morning, but we'll see how he gets on. Due to one of the chemicals being used, the water rate has to be a bit higher than we'd normally spray, so one tank mix has become two, which means you've got to fill up in between and slows things down a bit. But we've got a lot of other stuff going on already. We've got tankers out, we've got both ploughs out. See, Dad's got the subsoiler on the back of the 410, so plenty of stuff to catch up with today and show you what's going on. But to start with, I've got a few hours in the office, which is always fun, so I'll try and bring you some exciting stuff a bit later on. So here we are, we're up at the new block of land that we took on this year. Easiest way to show you all what everyone's up to is with the drone. So we've got three tractors and 3 different fields up here at the moment. So we've got Harry just here in the new 370. He's got the 7 furrow coon plough on the back. So he's cracking on with this field. And we've got Andrew in another field just over from him. So Andrew's been up here ploughing this block this week. And just to finish it off today, we got both ploughs up there. And you would have seen briefly Ant at the start of this clip with the JCB and the Pichon tanker. He's just giving the last field a dose of liquid digestate as it hasn't been spread yet, because as you would have seen, it was full of branches and limbs of trees that we've cleared. So he's now spreading that, and it'll be ploughed same day, just after he's finished spreading. So we'll just watch Harry flip the plough and go back the other way. Do my best to follow him and get a decent angle. I was a bit worried I was going to bin the drone straight into the ground, but managed to keep it up. So you see it's turning quite nicely. Same with Andrew's plough earlier in the week. He's just crossed over the line in the field that you would have roughly seen there, where we've marked out the gas pipe, the famous gas pipe from the videos earlier this week. So flip over now just to catch Ant. You can see from the lines in the field where he's been. He's just starting off, doing the last little bit. This is a little bit of a wet field, as you can see, but the liquid's going to be incorporated straight away within an hour or so. So fertilise the ground nicely, get it incorporated in, ploughed in, and thankfully it didn't rain for the rest of the day anyway, so nothing escapes the fields. So in the neighbouring field that Ant was in there, Andrew's carrying on with his work that he's been doing this week. He's got the 6 furrow coon on the back. You've got a direct comparison now between Andrew's plough and Harry's, so I'll let YouTube make their mind up on what they think. Bit of friendly competition, never hurt anyone. So you've seen Andrew up close we'll have one last look at Harry and just check how he's getting on. And this will give you a direct comparison to what Andrew is up to, so leave a comment on who you want ploughing your ground. They won't take it personally. A bit of friendly competition never hurt anyone. And yeah, that's what we've got going on up at the new block today. A lot of ground being ploughed. Tankers out just doing the last of the digestate spreading up there. And it's nice to get this land back into a crop and see what we can do with it. So ploughing's gone quite well up at Hayne at the new block, but one thing that no ploughman wants to find the next day is that we may have clipped a water pipe, so we've got the shovels out to find it. So I'm no longer in that field where Andrew's ploughing, but we're going to clear some water and try and find if we can. We'll try and see if we can find a pipe anywhere. It's just we've gone down fairly deep as far as we can go really, and looked everywhere where it kind of looks like potentially there could be a leak, and found nothing. So we're going to pump some water away so that we can kind of see what's under that puddle and try and come up with a solution. Or in fact whether the block drain on the road was anything to do with it. I cleared that drain out, so we'll see if it slowly does drain away, but that's an ongoing issue we might have. We might need to do some more to it at some point, but for the time being Andrew and Harry are back ploughing. I'm just walking down another block of land that we rent that you saw Andrew and Harry ploughing in a few weeks ago now, and Dad's down here in the 410 subsoiling, so I'll show you what he's up to. So here's Dad pulling the subsoiler. You've seen the subsoiler before. It's a heaver machine. For those of you that don't know, subsoiler essentially just works a bit deeper, pulls out any deep compaction. So these fields have been ploughed. The subsoiler, you can see there how deep they'll run. Just pulls up any extra compaction, and then when you've obviously got a crop growing, just loosening up that soil allows for better root development. We'll just watch him start off. See there, once you get deep, it does take some pulling. And obviously in the 410, you can run it deeper than we saw last week with Lucas in the 250. those of you that watch regularly will remember I said yesterday that they'd be picking up grass again on Friday, but Will's got a bit of time this afternoon, so he's picking up tomorrow's fresh grass this evening. He's just out there mowing it at the moment. He's picking that up this evening to cover Friday and the weekend. They're going to move up to 4 acres a day of feeding, increasing the fresh grass, as obviously we've washed the last of the beet, washed and chopped, so they will ramp down their feeds of beet as they're ramping up their feeds of fresh grass. And yeah, the fresh grass will eventually replace beet in the diet. Obviously we'll stop picking up grass come the autumn, and we'll start harvesting beet again come the autumn, so those two counteract each other in terms of their diet. Got a very happy looking Martin Moyes in the cab with him. So I think I'm right in thinking this will be fresh grass for 3 days, because it'll be Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Thinking it will be 12 acres, depending on whether they've moved up to 4 acres a day or they're still at 3. So it'll be somewhere between 9 and 12 acres being cut today, likely between this block, which is the last field, or the second to last field of our own, and then move on to another block. So we'll watch them set off. Treat for YouTube today. Big Miaz is in the driver's seat and Will's in the trailer. So they're picking up the acres that Will's just mowed, and that will keep the plant happy for the weekend. Possibly have to pick a little bit more up on Monday, but it should cover the next 4 days. So we'll end today's video there. I've just been back in the office. I've definitely not got as much done today as I needed to. But got a bit done. I'll have to come back in tomorrow and put a few hours into the office work, because I've got myself a bit behind. So yeah, thanks for watching. Had quite a bit going on today, so there's that. We've got Moisey in the background, wants to be YouTube famous. And yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. There's meant to be quite a bit of rain, so I don't know how much will be going on, but I'll do my best to to bring you a video. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.